Welcome.
Welcome to the Everything podcast, and in this episode I'm going to be reviewing Rob Beckett's Smart TV episode 6. So without further ado, let's get into it. So this episode stars Rob Beckett, Alison Hammond, Josh Widdicombe, Joe Thomas, Greg Wallace, Alan Davies and Ruth Madeley. This episode was released on the 4th of April 2024. My opinion of this episode is I love the first round even. I liked the super fan round and I enjoyed the final round. But without further ado, here is my review of Rob Beckett's Smart TV episode 6. We have the title sequence and Rob introduces this episode's team. Job talks about his last encounter with Alison. Joe also talks about his love for MasterChef, which Greg is a judge on. Greg forgets that Alison was a contestant on Celebrity MasterChef. Alan talks about being mistaken for James May, who has previously been a host on Top Gear and is currently hosting co-hosting the Grand Tour, which I will be reviewing both of them at a later date, but it will be coming eventually. Greg and Alison talk about their contrasting experiences on Strictly Come Dancing. Joe and Ruth talk about working with each other on Fresh Meat. Ruth talks about her dad joining her while she is filming on set. Rob talks about working on I'm a Celebrity Extra, which is like a spin-off, like analysis show thing that they used to do for it. Josh's team get the first question correct. Josh's team choose to answer questions on Britain's Got Talent. Rob, Josh and Alan talk about performing at the Royal Variety Performance, it takes place, I think it's December, and there's loads of it's a variety show. Josh's team get their first Britain's Got Talent question correct. Josh's team get their second Britain's Got Talent question correct. Alison's team get their first Happy Valley question correct. Alison's team get their second Happy Valley question correct. Joe talks about performing a stunt on the In-Betweeners, which I will also, I've reviewed the first episode, I'll be reviewing the rest is at some point soon. Within the next round, the teams have to guess who the background actor on Doctor Who is from two potential actors. Now, I think just like most of these episodes, it's just just me plugging future episodes. But Doctor Who, obviously, modern Doctor Who, so series 1 to series 13 is all on the channel, plus the 60 anniversary specials. And obviously, season 1 is currently being broadcast, and I will be doing classic Doctor Who as well as Class, which I've started, Torchwood and the Sarah Jane Adventure, which are the spin-offs as well. Is from two. Let me read that sentence again. Within the next round, the teams have to guess who the background actor on Doctor Who is from two potential actors. The teams ask both potential actors a variety of questions. Alan and Ruth talk about having a stunt double. Alison's team get their question correct. Josh's team get their question incorrect. Josh and Joe go head to head in the next round to find out who's the biggest superfan of Jonathan Creek and Alan is, or used to be, the lead of that show. The winner of the round gets to keep a costume item from Jonathan Creek. Josh wins the round and the authentic costume item from Jonathan Creek. The final round features a selection of quick fire questions, and this episode's winners are Josh's team. So yes, that is my review of Rob Beckett's Smart TV episode 6. Next time on the Everything podcast, the Neighbours episode released on the 25th of January 2024. But before I go, here is the Neighbours trailer.
Gosh, lots happened in the last 2 years.
All roads lead back to Ramsey Street.
I'm back. Some things never change.
I do really want to know more about you.
Sounds like a pretty close-knit neighborhood.
Hello, everyone.
Maybe the ad should have said overly friendly neighbours.
Got a daughter involved in this?
You just got to give it a go.
Well, we found a date on the calendar and went for it.
I want you to find out exactly what she's been doing since she's been here.
Why does she not make her presence known?
Because she is a spy.
I'm worried about what I'll say. I'm worried that there'll be no coming back from it.
She's one amazing woman.
I have been keeping something from you.
It's about Harold. I can't make it stop.
Why didn't you tell me who you are?
You're not having second thoughts about today, are you?
That was the trailer for Neighbours, and you would have realised that for every Neighbours episode I'm previewing in the episode before, you will have noticed I'm using the same trailer. That's because there's three. That the one that I keep showing, one which is a specific week which I'll be using in the next couple of episodes. No, not this one, after the next one. In the next couple, and it'll make sense. And then there's one which was released for the May episodes, but obviously we're a long way away from that. Yeah. So, let me know what you thought about Rob Beckett's Smart TV episode 6. If you watched it live, if you didn't, you can put both of your thoughts, your thoughts on both of those in the comments below, as well with anything you want me to cover on the channel. It could be a TV show or a movie suggestion, or something completely different, a book, a comic, some news about your favourite show or movie that you would like me to talk about, a newspaper, something completely unrelated to entertainment. Let me know, put all of those in the comments below as well. And remember, you can also like, comment and subscribe. And that's it for this episode of the Everything Podcast. Goodbye.